to the ninth English class. I hope you all are fine, and I believe that you did your last day's homework. I asked you to read the lesson and to try to understand in a better way. So I hope now you understood what a good player is. So dear students, do you like sports? What is your favorite sport or your favorite sports person? Who is your favorite sports person? You may think why I am asking such questions. So today we are going to learn a new lesson that's about VVS Laxman, very special. You know who is Laxman. We are going to learn an interview with the famous cricketer and VVS Laxman. So in this lesson, the sports star is asking some questions to VVS Laxman and he shares his thoughts and experiences. So it is an interesting lesson. Just look at a glance into the life of VVS Laxman. So Vankipurapu Venkatasai Laxman, popularly known as VVS Laxman, is one of the finest players of the contemporary cricket. He is known for his grace and elegance in batting. His father, Dr. V. Shantaram, and mother, Dr. V. Satyabhama, were doctors. His father was his childhood hero. Though he had no sports background, Lakshman was guided by their philosophy, which taught him to handle success and failure with ease. Since he came from a family of doctors, he had a dream to become a doctor. But his parents gave complete freedom to choose his career. His uncle, Baba Mohan, played a very crucial role in his decision to become a cricketer. He started his career by playing at the under 16 level. By 18, he was playing in the Ranji Trophy. He has played for 16 years in Indian cricket. He contributed to the best of his ability and helped India become number one test team. It is an interview. According to the questions, Lakshman is giving answers to the interviewer. So, first of all, we have to see that's the VVS Lakshman. What is the full form of this VVS Lakshman? So, we have seen that Vangiprabhu Venkatasai Lakshman. So, now treat success and failure on the same wavelength. Treat success and failure on the same wavelength. What does it mean? For example, if you are participating in a competition and you succeeded in it or you won the competition, and what happens then, you may be overconfident or you enjoyed, but sometimes you feel failure. Then what do you do? So if you face the lose or failures, then you should not lose your heart. You should not lose your hope. So that is the meaning treat success and failures on the same wavelength. Don't be loose-hearted when you are facing failure, or if when you success in something, you should not feel overconfidence. Success and failure are parts of anybody's life. The key is self-belief and performing consistently in tough conditions. VVS Laxman tells VV Subramaniam. Success and failure are part of anybody's life. So last class also we had seen success and failures are part of everybody's life. It is not that always we are enjoying success, or it is not our life is always we are facing failures. So life is a mixture of success and failures. If failures are not there or success is not there, then the life should not have any beauty. So the failures and success are the two sides of our life. So in our life, we cannot think that there is always success. No, success and failures are part of our life. We have to keep confidence. So confidence is important. Then we have to continuously performing for a good. One of the finest players in contemporary cricket has caught it a day. For someone who delighted cricket lovers with his brilliance, with the willow for 16 long years in Test cricket, Vangipurapu Venkatasai Laxman announced his retirement at a crowded media conference in Hyderabad ahead of the two Test series against New Zealand. So one of the finest players in contemporary cricket has called it a day. So called it a day, that's an idiom. The meaning, decide or agree to stop something temporarily or permanently. So it's an idiom. So word meaning is that decide or agree to stop something for temporarily or permanently. For someone who delighted cricket lovers with his brilliance with the willow for 16 long years in Test cricket, Vangipurapu Venkatasai Laxman announced his retirement at a crowded media conference in Hyderabad ahead of the two Test series against New Zealand. So, this is a day, it's a special day. Why? Because Laxman declares or announced his retirement from Indian cricket team after a long 16 long years of service. So you have to remember, since how many years he had been part of the Indian cricket? Long 16 years he had been part of the Indian cricket team. And what is the full form of VVS Laxman? That is Vangipurapu Venkatasai Laxman. The 37-year-old star batsman who was part of the fabulous batting lineup which helped India become the #1 Test team, shares his experiences and thoughts in an exclusive interview with Sports Star. So we have already seen this lesson or this reading is about an interview with the Sports Star and VVS Laxman. So at the time of the interview, he was 37-year-old. Sports Star. When you look back, how has the journey been the world of cricket. VVS Laxman. It has been wonderful. I was lucky that the Hyderabad Cricket Association promoted me and Saki, Said Moinuddin Saki, from the under 16 level itself. They made us play in the under 19 grade the same year. It was a huge leap for us and very encouraging. Fortunately, by 18, I was on the verge of playing for Hyderabad in the Ranji Trophy. So, the interviewer is asking that when you look back, when you're looking in your life, how was the journey been in the world of cricket? So, can you explain the journey in the world of cricket? So, Lakshman was telling that it has been a wonderful journey. So, when he was in the cricket, so he feels that it's a wonderful journey. I was lucky that the Hyderabad Cricket Association promoted me and Saki from the under 16 level itself. They made us play in the under 19 grade the same year. So they select the Hyderabad Cricket Association. They selected VVS Laxman and his friend Saki. And at the same time, same year, they were able to play under 19 grade. It was a huge leap for us and very encouraging. Fortunately, by the 18, I was on the verge of playing for Hyderabad in the Ranji Trophy. So at the age of 18, I was able to play for the Hyderabad in Ranji Trophy. What is the meaning of verge? On the verge means close to the point where something new begins. So the word meaning close to the point where something new begins. Honestly, I feel that all the hard work and commitment I put in from the start of my career have culminated in 16 long years of international cricket. It has been an immensely satisfying feeling to have contributed to Indian cricket in my own way. So he says that all the hard work and commitment he puts in from the start of his career have been culminated in 16 long years of international cricket. So we have seen that last 16 years he was the member or in the team in the Indian cricket team. So who has been the biggest influence on you? My parents, no doubt about that. Especially given the fact that sports was never an integral part of our family, but the guiding philosophy which they taught was handling success and failure with equal ease. So by the profession, his parents were doctors. So in his family, there was no background of sports, even if his parents were ready to help him to select his career. So they taught him how to handle success and failure in equal wavelength or in the same wavelength. What did the sports teach you? Character. To treat success and failure on the same wavelength. It also taught me to be very balanced, and obviously what I am today is because of cricket. So the sports star is asking, what did the sport teach you or what you learned from sports? He's telling that my character, what I am today, that is I learned from the sports. To treat success and failure on the same wavelength. Again, he is telling that success and treat success and failures in the same wavelength. When the success comes, not overjoyed or overconfidence, but in the failures comes, then don't lose your heart, don't lose hope. So that the character formation or the personality formation that had happened, or the sports taught him how to be a balanced person. So he studied how to be a balanced person. So that is the personality or character. Even if success or the failures comes, success or failure come, then we had to keep a balanced personality, a good character, or a balance, emotional balance. The next question, what was the most difficult phase of your career? So what is the most difficult phase or the situation in your career? Lakshman, it was when I had to prefer cricket to academics. That was the toughest moment of my life. Though there was always the dream to play for my country, I also had a natural desire to be a doctor, coming from a family of doctors. Luckily, my father gave me the complete freedom to choose any one of the two. Here, the role of my uncle Baba Mohan was very crucial, along with some of the coaches then. So, what was the toughest time in his life, in his career? That was it was when I had to prefer cricket or academics. So there is a time he has to choose either cricket or academics or higher studies. So that was the toughest time in his life. Though there was always the dream to play for my country, I also had a natural desire to be a doctor coming from a family of doctors. So we have seen by profession his parents were doctors. But he had a dream that to play for the country. Even if he had the dream, but in his mind there had a natural desire to become a doctor. But his father gave him the complete freedom to choose any one of the two. So his father gave him the freedom to choose cricket or academics or to become a doctor. So that freedom is up to him. He has to choose. So here the role of his uncle Baba Mohan was very crucial along with some of the coaches then. So there was a complete freedom. He has complete freedom to choose his career. So even if his parents were professionally they were doctors, but his father gave him the freedom to choose his career. Next question. Do you believe that it will be difficult for the modern day young talent to make it a big as you did? Have things changed a lot in this regard? So the sports star is asking, what is your opinion in the modern age? Frankly, nowadays it is more easy to perform and be recognized because of the media glare. There are many platforms for real talent to come good, and the IPL is one such which pushes you into national reckoning. If you perform, you are bound to get recognized. So he is telling that nowadays in this modern time, it is very easy to perform or recognize their talent. So not only in the sports, in the today even the media gave a lot of chances to perform the students or perform the media gives platform to perform our skills or our talents, to show our talents. So not only in the sports, even in singing, music or singing competitions or dancing, or there are a lot of reality shows. So that is a platform to showcase or to show our talents. So he's telling that it is easy in this modern age, it is easy to perform or to show our talents. From where did you draw the strength to emerge as a giant? Every time there was an effort to draw your achievements. My parents and my entire family again. They, along with my well wishers, my parents and my entire family again. They, along with my well wishers, were always the source of inspiration. The best part is that they never changed irrespective of whether I was performing or not. So again, is telling that my strength, I drew inspiration from my family. His family were always supporting him. His family members always with him, even if in his success and failures. So they did not change their opinion when he got success, or they did not change their opinions when he failed. So he drew a lot of inspiration from his parents or family. They appreciated him and encouraged him whenever he succeeded or there was failure. So that's why he learned that to face success and failure in the same wavelength. So he taught this lesson from his he learned this lesson from his parents or from his family. So always his family members were ready to appreciate him, encourage him, and they supported him. The next question: what were your biggest moments as a cricket? So, is a big cricketer, and what was the precious moment or the biggest moment or greatest achievement as a cricketer? VVS Laxman. There were many, but some stand out. Though I never played the World Cup that saw India as the number one team, being a member of the Indian team, which was the world number one in Test cricket, was one of them. The 281 against the Aussies in Calcutta in 2001 was another. That test remains the most memorable match for me. In fact, that test series was very special for all the players, for it was also the best and the most memorable series. That series gave us the confidence that we can be the best. Clearly, that was the turning point of Indian cricket itself. So he was telling that there are a lot of moments, but these two time or these two things, these two situations is telling that it was very memorable one. So though I never played the World Cup that saw India as the number one team, being a member of the Indian team, which was the world number one test cricket, was one of them. And the second one, the 281 against the Aussies in Kolkata in 2001 was the another. These two event was the memorable one in his life. In fact, this test series was very special for all the players, for it was also the best and the most memorable series. He's telling that it was the most and best one, and at the same time it was the most memorable one in his life. So dear students, I hope you understood this lesson. The rest of the chapter we will see in the next class. All the best. Take care. Again, we will meet in the next class.